Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to Dawn of Man. Now we've got a pretty busy start. We have a 200% workload right now because we have to kill several people. We have to... Ooh, here we go. Straight off the bat we have a wolf attack. Ooh, the wolves are attacking each other. Oh, and a dog is attacking a wolf. And it seems our dog lost. But one of the wolves is dead. Another one still slightly wounded, but he's going to attack one of our dogs, it seems like, or he's going to eat the dead dog. We still have our dead old woman over here. Yeah, we have this thing that needs to be built so that we can bury our deceased. Ooh, we have a cave hyena. That is not good, and he's coming to eat our dog as well. Meanwhile, though, I'm still hoping someone is going to come over and get these puppies to come on in. What's going on here? Going to hearth. People are very hungry. But yeah, we have way too much stuff to do. Luckily, yeah, we need some more people. We have space for 4 more, but meanwhile, let's speed up the game a little bit because things are taking a while. Let's see if we can we prioritize this. It doesn't seem like it. So people are doing whatever they think is most important, but oh god damn it, we now have a cave hyena attack as well. We are going to lose some people over this, or maybe we will survive. Balgamek, ooh, he's very close to being dead, but he survived. That is good news. That is very good news indeed. And a new human has joined the settlement. Very good. So we are back up to 12 because we lost that one person over here. We have space for 3 more. And I would love some more knowledge, but that doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. Unless we hunt something new, build 5 of each, or whatever. Oh man, we have more of these cave hyenas walking around. An adult female. What is this? An adult female also. We have a young male. They're all pretty hungry, it seems. Oh, that is not good. Not good at all. Yeah, oh, and... and immediately again... Luckily for us, we have several people in the vicinity. And they all rush in to help each other out. Now, we have this young male and another young male over here. They don't pose much of a threat, I think. Well, actually, they're still orange. The adults are red. So they're still a bit dangerous. They are predators after all, but I'm not that worried about them. Anyway, every time we get attacked, we go back to the normal speed. What are you doing? Okay, he's backing off. For a second there, I thought that he was going to come over and attack one other of my townspeople. That would suck. Alright, so how are we doing? We have some meat and fish drying. That is very good stuff. However, we are still on a very high workload. So let's speed things up by 8 until that goes down a little bit. I would like for people to finish building this, but we need more stone. Maybe we need to place down a work area for stone. Because I don't think we actually have that. Of course, that is going to drive the workload up again, but for now it seems the wolves... a wolf has escaped. Well, he's way over there, but he's not injured. So we are going to leave that one be. And we have what? We have a dead animal over here as well, it seems. A dead wolf. We are not going to butcher him because he is way off in the distance. And, well, so is this young wolf over here that we are not going to try to capture anymore. He's way too far. But there were still 2 others that we were going to try and capture. I just don't really see them anymore at this moment. We have an ancient bison over here. Should be over here too as well, then, I guess. But, well, maybe this is one of those wolves and he's dead. Oh, no, this was an adult. So unless that animal became an adult on the way over to the other side of the lake, I don't think that's one of the puppies we were going to try and capture. Anyway, doesn't matter, they're gone and out of sight. I don't think our people are going to come after them anymore. Or I hope they won't. Well, it seems we need some fuel for the hearth. Is there any trees that we might be able to cut down? We can harvest these trees. We want to keep them around, but this beech tree we can cut down. We have another beech tree that we can... We have no picks. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we can fix that easily enough. Flint picks. Let's make 5 of those. Slowly but surely the workload is going down. There's plenty of jobs around for everyone. How are we doing on food? We have 23 meat, 13 fish, 18 vegetables. I am not that worried about our food supply. We still have a bunch of raw skins as well. We have a bit of leather, some dry skins. We have leather outfits, skins outfits. All that is pretty good. We should have enough. Well, we could make 2 more leather outfits. We will have enough for all the people in summer. We have plenty of slings. We have some picks now. And we have obtained all the flint in this area. Now I assume that this task automatically deleted itself. We could make a new one. Obtain flints. Let's see, where could we obtain flints? Well, okay, there's a flint mine over here that we could get some stuff from. What happened to our old woman? She has disappeared. Either she has been buried somewhere else. Oh, we can collect the fruit from this tree. We should go ahead and do that. We have acquired 10 leather. For that we get 1 knowledge point. That is very good. And then we have our first structure, the burial mound, which is now finished. We have the ability to bury 3 people in one of these. That is good to know. This one is overlooking the lake. And this one looks very nice. They have this drawing on the skin or on the piece of leather. That's quite cool. Alright, so things are progressing. We have room left for more people to join, so I don't think we will build another... Well, actually we have plenty of food. I'm not worried. We could build another one so that people can expand their families. Alright, we had one over here. Maybe to make sure that these people are not too lonely, we are going to place down another one right in this area, so we can divide our houses a little bit. They can reinforce each other if need be, and these people of course can reinforce each other as well. Now we have an oak, a beech tree. We can cut down this beech tree for some more fuel. We have, let's see, 13 logs, 14 sticks. We have 10 times stone now. That is nice. And a trader has arrived. Let us have a look at what you have to offer. Tannin, leather, bone harpoons, dry skins, bones, and logs. Not really interested in that. We have some wooden spears we could sell. But what would we want in return? Maybe leather. Leather would be nice. So wooden spears, we could sell those. Yeah, man, we get shafted every time we try to trade. What is worth only 1? Stone. Flint is worth 2. Logs. The logs are not really renewable, so I don't really want to spend that much. Maybe the flint, we could get more flint. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Now, finally one of our tents is in need of repairs. Because, as you can see by this little icon up above. So someone is immediately going over to do that, because we have enough skins and leather to, well, maintain ourselves for a while. We have an unhappy old man. Let's see, no storage slots are left. Alright, let me pause the game for a second there. Let me have a look at this. Alright, so there's 1 storage slot over here, but we have some fruit. One of them is going to decay very soon, but slowly but surely all of this is filling up. So maybe we should also build another storage tent. And then we could maybe split up the materials that we need. Alright, so game speed will be down to 4. And let us have a look. With spiritual, funerary, production, storage. We have a rock pile. No, we need a storage tent. Let us build a storage tent. Kind of like this. Right over there. So resources has decayed, fruit and berries. They don't last very long, even inside. This guy is very sad. Why are they not going to try to recover morale? Well, I read that people can only recover morale at one place in a while. So maybe he uses one and he's still unhappy, or maybe he's unhappy because we had a woman die who clearly has not been buried here, so she got buried somewhere else, or just left in nature, which yeah, would suck, and I could understand why he would be unhappy about that. Alright, so let us see. We only want to have food in this one. We will not store materials in this one. Or clothing. Maybe some tools are fine. We don't have that many food types after all. Let's have a look. We see an adult female boar, adult male boar, baby boar over here. This is something, yeah, we have enough meat and fish. I don't think I need to hunt, but winter is coming up, so maybe we should. We have this adult ancient bison who is pretty dangerous, but I feel that we should be able to take him on. How much HP? Wow, 300 HP. Maybe we should wait and hold off on that. Now this boar is away from the other ones, and even if it is part of the same herd, it is a male. We have another male over here, so I would say hunt this one. And yeah, we've been talking about this in the comments. It doesn't really seem to matter for the game whether I hunt ethically or not. However, I just kind of like the challenge of doing it. It makes things interesting, and as I said in the comments as well, I like the idea, or I like to think that people back in this age were a bit more responsible about their environment. Alright, so the new storage tent is done. Food and drink will not be allowed. Tools will not be allowed. So we are going to store the materials in here along with the clothing. Food will be stored over here. Now, can we... Yeah, we can kick these things out. So we're going to kick out... Oh, actually that was a tool, so never mind that. Tannin will not be stored here. Skin outfits will not be stored here. All of those need to be moved. Slings, fish, cured meat, and fruit, all of that can stay. Ooh, we got some more lightning. Alright, so we are at 3 knowledge right now, and we need a lot of knowledge points to get the next thing, which is pottery, which we require for water and well digging. Now, knowledge times 15. I think we cannot get anything else until we get pottery, which will put us in the next age. So we basically have to survive for long enough to actually get the amount of knowledge points that we need. So every once in a while we'll just have to look around in this hunting view, or the primal view, so that we can hunt some things. We do need that, because, well, as soon as we hunt a certain amount of every animal, of course, that is going to increase our knowledge by a point. Or if we have more and more people, that is going to increase our knowledge by a certain amount as well. So we are just going to have to keep doing things like that. Another winter is finally setting in, or has already set in, but you can see, well, it wasn't that cold. Right now it's -6, -5, -4. So actually it's getting a bit warmer, or it's staying stable at around -3. So that is not the worst of the winters, considering also that we are pretty high up in the mountains. Now we have plenty of logs left, plenty of sticks. How are we doing on the stick area? We have plenty of sticks left on the ground, so we don't need to gather that many. That is good to know. Alright, so have in the meantime these other things. Now we only have 3 dry skins here. The other things that I kicked out are no longer on the ground, so I assume that they have disappeared into people's houses. Now let's have a look. New human has joined the population times 3. Population reached 15. For that we get 3 knowledge points. That is very nice. We have space for 2 more people. But yeah, maybe after the winter is over, we are going to expand by another house. We get another knowledge point because we have 10 leather clothing. But one thing that does seem to be the case is that in winter there are fewer animals around. Now, oh, let's have a look. We have a megalith over here. We have more megaliths over here actually, and we need those for big community projects later on. So that's good to know. I hadn't seen them around before, but we are definitely going to need more of them. in the future. Once we get sleds. Sleds would be amazing. Oh, we have a trader. Let's have a look. You have logs, pulses, flint, and tannin. I am not interested in what you have to offer. None, not at all. Now, as soon as the winter is over, we should get some more knowledge points, or one at least, I think, for surviving the winter. So that will be very helpful for us. Again, we need to get up to 15, so I'm really hoping we can do that quickly. Yeah, okay, so we got one knowledge point for surviving the winter. We have another very unhappy... Oh, it's still the same person. His morale just stays low. A new human was born. Well, that is good news. That should cheer him up. Let's have a look. Yeah, Yarnak is now trying to recover morale, but I don't know by how much he can actually do that. He has a nice beard, though. Yeah, okay, he does it by only a small amount, but look at that. Long hair, long beard. I think he's about done with this life, wouldn't you say? Even the way he walks, he looks like he has some ailments there. Yeah, I wouldn't be very happy either. This guy, however, over there, he looks about as old Yarnak over here, and he seems to be a lot better at moving around. So yeah, maybe he's sick. I don't know, he has full health, but he does have the wobbly animation, so who knows really. Now we have a very balanced workload. I don't know why that is. We have fish. This fishing area is not being fished for some reason. It's completely full. And we have a task in the area. And let's have a look. We see an ancient bison running around. All by itself. An adult male. Actually, is he by himself? Yeah, that's a rhino. We're definitely going to leave that one alone. We have a woody rhino over here. Going to leave that one alone. We have some more ancient bisons over here. Females. And a male. This one is off by itself. It's another male. We could try to attack it, but I'm not sure about our tools being up to the task. Maybe we should make some more flint spears. 5 more. We have only 5. We've only got 5 flint spears, so we definitely need a couple more for our people. Oh, and the game was paused. That's my bad. Come on, we need to hurry up. Oh, there's another megalith over here. Alright. So that's pretty close by. We have, what's this? Flint over here as well, in the mine. Some stone. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing? We need to hunt. We need meat. Now, unfortunately for us, most of the animals around us seem to be pretty dangerous, except for the reindeer over here. We have the woody rhino. 700 health. Wow. And this is a whole herd of ancient bison. I don't want to attack that. Where is the other bison? Yeah, this one. We are going to hunt that one. We need some food. This is being fished, or should be fished. This one. This one is empty. Let's fish this one as well. We need more food. It's springtime. Summer is coming up. Soon we will be picking berries again. But we just need some more meat. Cave hyenas. Still in the vicinity. Need to keep an eye on that. And what else? Yeah, we've got this ancient bison. That's pretty dangerous. But we have this small herd of reindeer over here. We might want to attack one of those. We have an adult female, male, and another female. So we are going to hunt one of those. Keeping the young ones alive. Keeping the male and the female alive. But that is 2 pretty big animals that we can hunt. So that should provide us with some decent amount of meat. I hope. And we're fishing a large part of the river or the lake. So hopefully that's going to do good for us. Oh, we have an ancient bison attack. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, he actually didn't do that much damage. He's not that hard. But he gave us 6 meat, 4 raw skins and 2 bones. And we got another knowledge point for that. So apparently we had not hunted one of those before. That is good to know. Oh, look at that. Someone is hunting over here. It is Yarnak. And he's in between all of these ancient bison. Oh, man. That's a pretty dangerous position to be in, man. He's pretty suicidal, it seems. Oh, boy. Alright, so we have an adult rhino. We could try to hunt it, but again, I don't feel at ease with our current level of tools. So we are going to leave him be. Maybe though we could do another collecting and harvesting of wild plants task. We had one around here. Oh, there's one over there, yeah. I don't know if this includes all of that, but let's see. We will place another one down over here. And yeah, the workload is high, but it should be fine. I think this is pretty ideal. It also doesn't turn red, so you know, everyone is doing something and then there's like a little bit left to do afterwards, but they're not being completely overwhelmed with tasks just not being done over time. Why is this thing just moving through our settlement? Oh, wolf attack again. And that is one wolf that we need to hunt. Who is he attacking, by the way? No one. Going to Kand. Oh, he's on the way. And this is Kand, I assume? Yeah, adult woman. So what are you attacking with? She has an axe. The wolf is going to die, however. And Kand lives to fight another day. And meanwhile, we should take advantage of the fact that we have some wild donkeys in our town. We have an adult male, adult female, and another adult female. Let's hunt one of those as well. Leave the young ones alone. We have a mouflon, who seems to be off by himself. I don't see any other mouflon around. So that one is also going to get hunted. Then we're up to 10 meat, 17 fish again. And well, summer is about to start. So pretty soon we'll have some fruits, some vegetables, and all of that stuff going on. That is very nice. Now, I'm hoping that this episode we will get enough knowledge points to advance to the Mesolithic era. Because right now we did get everything in the Paleolithic era, but we are still actually in the Paleolithic era. Now actually that reminds me of something, the Neolithic. Yeah, the Neolithic era is something actually I went on a trip with my girlfriend last summer. We went to Bulgaria, and in Bulgaria, in one of these towns that I can't remember the name of at the moment, there is a museum, and in this museum there is a ruin of a dwelling that was actually built in the Neolithic era. So you didn't see much more than the raw foundations, and you need quite a bit of imagination to really see what everything was, but there is an explanation there, and there were people there to try and explain it to us, but they didn't speak English at all, actually. So they just kind of pointed at the signs, pointed at the places where that should be, and then we kind of figured it out. But it was very interesting because it was a two-floor structure. And it had like, you know, so you had the bottom floor, you had the second floor. Up top of that, there was a wall in the middle of the bottom floor where they had an oven where they could make and prepare food. They had like a storage area and a sleeping area, and that was basically it. And there was some broken pottery all around the place. So it was very, very interesting. So basically it was a ruin. It wasn't out in the open. It was basically the whole building was built around this ruin to protect it from the outside influence, like from the nature, from the weather and all of that. That was really cool to see. Yeah. Anyway. Things are going pretty well, but yeah, this is really one of those moments where you feel like, am I doing something wrong? Oh, we have this ancient bison is slightly injured. Only a bit. But, hey, we need some meat. Let's put him out of his misery. Yeah, anything else? He's off by himself as well, it seems. Well, actually the herd is over here, but he's separated, and this is also a good hunting opportunity for our people. So we are going to go ahead and let them hunt him. Let's see, it seems like we have a small hunting party of 3 people and a dog that will go after this bison. That's pretty cool. Let us have a look. Well, he's down already. Someone is harvesting the bison already. And a new trader has arrived. Alright, what have you got? Logs, bones, leather, slings, and cured meat. We could trade for some cured meat, actually. It's not worth that much, but it keeps our tribe alive. We could trade it for some bones. There we go. And we can get rid of that notification because that bison is dead. We get 6 more meat from that as well. So that is very nice. We get some more skins, which we of course need for repairing our tents. Yeah. Alright, so let's speed time up a bit. We are actually getting some vegetables and fruits in by now. No nuts and pulses. Yeah, but we're doing pretty well. We should have gotten some more tannin actually. Maybe we need another task for that. Right there. Can only be done in the springtime, so they won't be doing that now. We have to work with the seasons here. Anyway, how are we doing on the people? Yeah, maybe. Well, the meat and the whole food situation is looking pretty good. It's going into autumn, going into spring, or winter pretty soon after that, of course. So the fall is setting in. Let's see how we do on the food level. For now, I think we're doing well. And that we should be able to afford another tent so that we expand our living situation a bit. I don't think people are eating this quickly enough that we should worry for the winter. We have some more animals over here. Let's have a look. Some boars. Yeah, they're pretty far away though. I like to hunt animals mostly around the village. Keeps my people close. Less exposed to wild animals that might want to kill them. But sometimes, you know, you kind of have to go. Alright, so we have an adult female boar over here. She seems to be off by herself. But, I mean, we have 40 food. 47 food, in fact. I think we're doing pretty well. You know what? I think we can do another tent. Turn it around a bit. Build it right there. Yeah. Alright, so we're doing pretty well. Is there anything we could be making right now? So we are continually making skin outfits. I suppose we could do the same for leather. But, I don't know. Maybe make some more bone harpoons or bone spears. Something that we can sell. Well, we need a stick and a bone for that one. We just need bone for the bone harpoons, so let's just make 5 of those. How many bones do we have? 12. Well, let's make enough that we can maybe buy a technology later on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should give us plenty of trade material for the future, for the next trader. That might... Yeah, I don't think we can trade for pottery. That might be too big. But after we get pottery, maybe we could get archery, or we could get grain processing. And at that point we could start making a farm, or we could do sledge making, so we can transport more stuff more easily, which is also really quite nice. Really does help out. And we have new humans joining the settlement. So now we're up to 18 people. We have space for 2 more, and another human was born. We had space for 3 more, now we have for 2 more. Taranob. And I wonder how we came up with these names. They must be coming from a random generator, but of course they have to have some kind of value to choose from, so who knows. Kog, Marnak, Ayag, old woman. I like that you can really see people age. So they get born as children, they grow up to be adults, they get older, and you can see the change in their models. That is really quite nice. And you can hear the little children moving through the town as well. Anyway, winter has now set in. It is just 3 degrees. It's not even freezing right now. Well, the temperature is very slowly dropping. So at some point, pretty soon, yeah, it's going to be freezing. Anyway, I wonder, which year are we even in? I don't think it says anywhere. Does it? Well, I'm not sure. This is probably year 4, I think, that we are trying to survive. Anyway, we have 7 tents, we have 2 storage tents, and again the tools and the food are divided, so we have plenty space for fish, meat and vegetables, as well as some tools, and then we have all of the other materials in this storage tent. Now, I also don't think it matters in terms of what you keep whether or not it degrades faster. So if you have rotting food next to your clothing, that might normally affect that in real life, I suppose. Not that it's something that I do, but I would assume that's a thing. So that might be another nice reason to split those things up in the game. Again, I don't really think the game takes that into account, but yeah, just trying to keep things a bit realistic, I suppose. Alright, so we have an old Megalosaurus. I don't think I hunted one of these before. His health is low, but he's also old and he's off by himself. He's a viable hunting target. Therefore, we have another boar. Because the fish is going low, we don't have vegetables and things anymore. We have some cured meat, but let's see. We have a single female boar over here. Well, we have some more boar over here, but I don't think they belong to the same group. And at any rate, we have an adult female and an adult male. This one is off by herself. She's a viable hunting target. Alright. Now, things are going pretty well, I'd say. We got some animals to hunt. We have still got plenty of food in storage. We can do some more fishing if need be from one of these other banks, I think. Yeah, this one. For now, we are fine. So we don't have to go all the way out here. What is this? We have a mouflon and a mouflon. Ah, so they have different looking horns. That makes sense, but for a second there I was wondering if they were 2 different kinds of animal. That would also have been possible. But yeah, we've been playing for a little while now already. We are going to wait until the winter is over and see how many points we get. But pretty soon after, I think we're going to be putting in a cut. I would have liked to go to the next era, but I think we are going to have to wait a little while longer before we get enough points to actually advance. Oh, we have some reindeer over here as well. They're moving pretty fast though, they're kind of migrating through. Or actually, as soon as I say that, of course they stop. Now we have some young ones, these yellow ones. We have a Megalosaurus. Adult male, adult female, adult female, adult female. We can hunt at least one of those. Right, we have wild donkey, female, and then a young female. These are off by themselves as well. Well, actually, here's another adult female and another young male. What's going on here? Oh, we got some wolves coming in. We got a very young wolf who is injured. And another one over here, which is... oh, it's a young cave hyena. We're going to leave that one alone. We can't do much with it except for hunting it. But maybe we can try to capture this young wolf. And this is an old female. Well, we're going to... oh, this one is injured as well. Try to capture that one. Well, let's try to capture all of the young ones. And that gives everyone jobs to do. I don't know how this old female wolf is going to react to us trying to capture her cubs. She might not like that very much. But here we go. We got some wolves joining the settlement pretty soon, it seems. They turn into a dog. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Alright, let's pause it for a second. The trader has arrived. We have a population of 20. For that we get +3 knowledge. A new human has been born. This Megalosaurus has escaped. We need to hunt it again because we have injured it, in fact. And we have milestone unlocked expansion, knowledge +2. So we have 16 points. It's nice that you get these little screen grabs of your settlement. Looks pretty cool. Alright, so let us get pottery. Alright, we are going to do the normal speed. Let's see, the trader has arrived. Let us have a quick look at him. Nothing of interest to trade, so buy. The Mesolithic has been unlocked and we now have pottery. So, unlocks the Mesolithic area, yeah, and also the ability to transport and store water. And this is a lot more efficient than having people going to the water source every time. Well, we are very close to the water, so that is not that important for me. However, we now have the Mesolithic, and we have another milestone. Humble beginnings, knowledge +2. Okay. Nothing changed from before, but hey, I'll take it. I don't know what this milestone actually means, but now let's see. We have transportation. I don't think we unlocked that, but yeah. Transports will greatly increase the efficiency of your settlements. Some resources like logs, stone, copper ore, tin ore, or iron ore are heavy and difficult to carry around. Only adults can transport these at a very slow speed, one at a time, and with a penalty to morale. Sledges and carts solve this problem. They allow you to transport several heavy resources at a time a lot more efficiently. Right, yeah, and that is definitely true, but we cannot make the transports yet. And we need a bit more knowledge before we can actually get the sleds. So anyway, like I said, we're going to put a cut in here. We've been playing for quite some time already, so it's time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have not done so already, please consider subscribing, liking the video and leaving a comment. And I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.